Oh my god. It's Jonathan Account Access, the CEO of having account access. Where's my, give me that right away. Okay, come on, come on. You know what, I'll take a. And you think I'll take another one of them. Yeah, and you know what, give me another one. Yeah, no, keep it going. Yep. God, I'm good at having account access. Never not had account access a day in my life, except for specifically yesterday. Oh no. John remembered his password, VTuber. So the good thing about basically being in Google Workspace is that you have an account admin who can fix things if you do that, like an idiot. Stupid. Stupid. The bad news is that that could not have saved me this time. Very little could have saved me this time. Why does the applause sound like a shower? Because is this not on brand for the game? And the game, and the game. And no, why is my chill Animal Crossing music playing an advert? Is this a... Oh, this looks English. Oh, no. Absolutely cannot be having that. One day I'll get YouTube Premium. Also, I'm lying straight through my teeth. Is this one safe? This one might be safe. This one I think is safe. Okay. My name is not John YouTube Premium. My name's John YouTube Red, because I still think it's called YouTube Red. Oh no. Oh dear. Now, just to get everyone up to speed on the thing that happened, basically, I don't know how much leeway I have to speak about this, but basically, oops. Google account got deactivated. Tried logging into my Google account got deactivated. Oh no. Oh, you can't be doing that. You can't be streaming with a deactivated account. That's not how YouTube works. You gotta be able to log into the thing. Oh dear, not brilliant. But based on the fact that Rin Penrose streamed today, I'd hazard a guess and say maybe the problem got fixed. Who knows? You know what? A toast to me having account access back. I'm always worried when I do this, so I'm just gonna spill the contents of the can directly over my keyboard, but then everyone would probably say that that's actually a good thing considering it still works. My keyboard still works. Stop harassing me for not having a gamer keyboard. Stop harassing me for having an office keyboard that types numbers fine enough. Oh no. Are you the real John VTuber? You make an interesting point. Clearly, this was all just a ploy to replace me with a... Actually, I don't really think much has changed, has it? Yeah. Not the charity money. The charity money is fine. As it turns out, if your Google account gets deactivated, you don't die instantly, which is a huge relief to me, who thought I was going to die instantly. Wow, that was scary for a minute. Me when Rin has access to her only source of money. I could... Thinking of other ways I could make money. I could put on a car boot sale. Might be difficult. I own neither a car nor a boot. I'm sure there's some equivalent for people who don't own cars or boots. I could sell possessions, such as... I could sell that stupid CD reader that is on the floor because I'm not gonna use it anymore because it doesn't work for the specific purpose I require. I could sell that for 10 quid. That's... It's gotta buy something. It's gotta buy... probably like a third of a meal deal in today's economy. Yeah, it's tough. You can rug pull your viewers too. Don't give me ideas. Don't tempt me with a good time. Wow, a whole tenner. Delicious. Anyway, charity, yeah. Oh boy, I sure do love being back at the Jingle Jam, which is the thing that I'm doing. And I'll continue to do. Nice. I noticed that wasn't applause there, Stream Deck. You give me a lot of sass to someone within unplugging range. Oh no. Are you charitying something? Well, God knows I'm trying, okay? I wanted to yesterday, and then... But as far as I know, the problem's solved, and now we can jingle jam together in peace and harmony, like God intended. And on that note, hi, I'm John Jingle Jam. Donate me fundraiser. If you're just joining us, Jingle Jam is a charity thing, and it's by the Yogs cast, who, if you know who they are, you're probably old. By internet standards, because apparently old is 16. It's charity. If you donate £35 to the charity, you can get games, infinite games. Asterisk. It's like a double-digit number of games. I think it's in the teens. I need to count. They made the song about digging holes, right? They made a sequel, and I refuse to watch it. And he knows why. Anyway. Oh no. No games? No! Infinite games! Games, infinite games! I'm the one with no games. Yesterday I had no games. Yesterday I had to try and watch YouTube without being logged into YouTube, and therefore please donate to charity in my memory, because I'm not going to last much longer on this earth. Oh god, the horror! Oh no 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 no. Can't be having that. Can't be having that. Under no circumstances can I be having that. I kept getting served ads for... What was it? I don't want to advertise them because I hated every second that I had to sit through. I should start on the power washing thing, by the way, because that's actually what I'm meant to be doing. Continue job. When did I start this? I'll restart it. It's fine. Don't worry nothing about it. Hurricane roll then. Don't worry about it. Oh dear. What was it? No, I was watching the YouTube videos. I was watching my funny little 3-hour-long video essays because it's important to have hobbies. As a woman, right? And they kept serving me adverts for a children's toy where the entire purpose of the 52%... I'll be good. Can I reset this? Reset progress on unfinished. Oh, that's not gonna reset anything. Oh no. Oh, help! I'm going to choose a different one. I've decided. Blast! There we go. It's a children's toy. I kept getting served ads for this. It was a children's toy where the entire purpose of the toy seems to be to encourage the child to shut the fuck up. It's like a little... It's one of those electronic gamey ones. And the point of the little electronic game is do all these challenges, but the twist on the challenge is that you gotta be quiet while you do the challenge. And you absolutely know that this is getting aimed at parents who really do not want to hear the sound of their children's voices. Oh dear. That's not good. Well, my first question's how the hell do I get up there? It's probably the ladder, yeah. Tends to be the ladder. The first power wash blast of the charity season symbolizes good charity. It's good charities. Blah! Why did that lag? Oh no. Oh. Oh, we've had a lot of foul omens this week specifically. I'm getting some foul omen vibes from this. Yeah, these omens. Not positive. I rarely see positive omens. I feel like when it's a positive omen, you don't really call it an omen. Strange. Anyway, huzzah, yes! We did it, guys! We power washed one thing! How does something get that dirty? Clearly you haven't read Power Wash Law. Guy who also hasn't read Power Wash Law. I know it's there, but I'm apparently a working adult with a job, some have said. I wouldn't believe them. What is a roof cupola? Surely for these things they'd have to have just made words up. Wait, there's not a word in the English language that means this. Oh my god, he powered the what? Holy shit, he's good. Never seen it done before in my life. Never seen it done before in my life. I can't. For some reason I am a fool who makes my streaming screen very small, but we have raised 4,400 and is I have to lean in 4,446 of the Great British Pounds. For Americans out there, that's at least $3. We did it! I knew we could raise at least $3. I always believed in us. And now we're going to have a nice evening. I thought it would be nice to do this because we did this last year. And maybe they'll give me another power washing trophy. Listen, is it a brilliant look to be in charity work for the trophies? Not necessarily, no. Does it get results? That's the question you gotta be asking, truly. Oh no. I hope that this power washing truly cleanses your soul in like a non-cult kind of way. Because if it's in like a cult way, we have to report on the books, and it's a lot of paperwork, and I don't want to have to deal with that right now. Last year, did you do the aquarium? And I think, what did we do for? I think, yeah, last year it was we did the aquarium. No, we did the fire station. I remember. The aquarium was that one time I decided to stream on Twitch for a joke. I would never do that again under any circumstances. I've never streamed on Twitch in my life, for the record. Can't prove it. Can't prove it. Never been done. Never done been did before. It's not true. You just don't know it. It's incredible. No, when I did my power washing Jingle Jam stream last year, they sent me a little acrylic trophy with my name on it and everything. So clearly it was for the power washing and not for the charity funds I raised. I'm great at pattern recognition. Listen, why do we need all of this AI nonsense when you can ask me questions? I also hallucinate. It's incredible. It's a learned skill, really. Why did they put this song in the chill Animal Crossing tracks? This is like I'm up at 12 or 3 or 15 a.m. and I can't fucking sleep, and I'm walking in circles in my little Animal Crossing town, and there's bags under my eyes, and anyway, it's not a banger, so I'm skipping it. All that for that conclusion? Okay. Whoa. I used to wake up at 7 a.m. and I used to hear this song. I played Animal Crossing New Leaf on my new Nintendo. It wasn't a new Nintendo 3DS. I wasn't that cool. But I used to play Animal Crossing New Leaf And I used to wake up at 7, and then something changed in my brain, and I've never been able to manage it since. These days, if I wake up at 9, it's like it's a national holiday, and you are required to celebrate it. Whee! I need to play New Leaf again. I'm annoying because I keep going back between I need to replay New Leaf and I need to replay Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I cannot, for the life of me, make up my mind for once. Stop being indecisive. It's a video game. Charge you 3DS. I should charge me 3DS. I should do that. I think what I truly desire in my soul is simply a remake of Animal Crossing New Leaf, but you can put furniture outside and the graphics are better. Maybe that's all I want in my soul of souls. That reminded me to charge my 2DS. I have no idea why. I said something completely different. Like, I need the extension thing. I now have the extension thing. Blast! Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm playing and everything. Oh my goodness gracious me. I should charge my Switch Metopia beacons. I think that the Switch... Okay, we're doing like my video game mildly warm takes. My mildly warm take is that Metopia on the Switch is better in every way except for the fact that... You know, like the... It's gonna sound deranged to anyone who hasn't played Metopia. The game. Don't ask me when it came out. My memory doesn't go back that far. At some point within my lifetime, I have to presume. Metopia, the video game. The Switch version is an improvement in all fronts, except for there is a mechanic wherein you shake little sprinkles over your Miis and it gives them HP or MP or rage. Just pisses them off. And I think that the 3DS specifically does that feature better. Because in the Switch version, it is, you just hold and press the A button, and that's not fun. That's not tactile. If it's not tactile, and yeah, I could use a touch screen, but I'm not going to. Ah, the things we sacrificed for the advancement of technology. It's very sad. I'm crushed by this information, truly I am. Anyway, that's my gaming mild take. Gaming take the same temperature as like a brisk spring day. And if you disagree with me, I'll scream at you really loud. Not in like an angry way, just in a loud way, just no! Gaming medium rare take. Listen, if the take isn't bleeding still a little bit, I don't want it. I'm thinking of steak, yeah. Stakes are high. Hi, steak. How you doing? Come hang out on my plate with my cutlery. I could go for a steak right now. Listen, word association is a powerful tool, but also I could go for a steak right now. Outback Steakhouse. Not Outback Steakhouse. You know what? No, here's my beef with Outback Steakhouse. They won't let me access their website, and I don't know why. For reasons too complex to express at the current moment, every time I talk to my friend Typho, whom you may remember from Pokemon cards, every time I talk to my friend Typho, they're like, you know what? We should go to Outback Steakhouse, despite the fact we live on 2 different continents. And I'm like, yeah! And I tried to open the webpage for Outback Steakhouse, and I am IP banned from the website for Outback Steakhouse. I've never visited this site in my life! I don't understand. Why won't they let me in? I want their bread rolls. Apparently they're good. Or not. I just want what I can't have. It's GDPR. Yeah, probably. Everyone in the entire country is now banned from Outback Steakhouse. Guys, I know it saves you in like legal costs or whatever the hell, but have you considered that the people of England are hungry too? It's all I know Outback Steakhouse from. It's just the place that banned me from their website for unclear reasons. This was like a preemptive ban as well. They were just like, the instant I stepped foot in the Outback Steakhouse website, no. Nah, mate. You don't, in fact, have a license for that. Oh, no. It's rough out there. It's rough out there. Can't go to Outback Steakhouse. Can't use Imgur. Can't have shit. Sometimes I go on a website and I always refuse cookies because I presume that that's good for me. I always refuse cookies. And then the website breaks and says, we can't offer you a cookieless version of our site. And due to regulations, and then I'm just like, Like, I'll be going on a website being like, what do these symptoms mean? When I really should just be going on the NHS site. But like a fool, I'm like, what do these symptoms mean? And then health, whatever it is, it's like, your privacy is important to us, and that's why you're not allowed in. Like, oh, okay. That's sick. Thanks, man. Wow. Really makes you think. I've got to learn how to use a VPN one of these days. Any VPN sponsor, I'll take it as long as they actually teach me how to use one. I mostly just need like job training, honestly. We can't serve you unless we know your exact location at this very specific time. Like, why the fuck does the top 10 list site or whatever, or the gaming news site or whatever the hell it is, why do you need to know where I am? Why do you need access to my webcam? I don't even think I own one of those. And why is it called a webcam? Ain't that a bit of a weird name? Anyway. The reality is that you truly, in fact, cannot have shit. Saddening. One day I'm gonna go to Outback Steakhouse just to spy them. They're never gonna know who I am. Bring a false ID. I'm sure that's the problem. I'm sure it's a personal attack. I'll never forgive Outback Steakhouse. Stop being cowards and be out the front instead. Stop hiding, idiots. Turns out you really cannot have shit in Detroit. Oh fuck, they found me, didn't they? Brewster wouldn't ban me from his website for being in the UK. I don't think he would do that. I think he'd be a real one. By the way, if you are wondering what I was doing whilst I was locked out of all of my accounts, did an Animal Crossing jigsaw. I have this one Animal Crossing jigsaw in my little jigsaw game that I do every time I want to do a jigsaw but not worry too much about it, because it has distinct color things that make me like to do a jigsaw. Distinct colors, lines that are easy to follow so I can put the pieces together. A little bit of text, but like not too much. Does my Animal Crossing jigsaw cover all of these bases? No. But it's easy to pick up, and therefore I do that. I gotta find better jigsaws. I was almost considering doing a jigsaw today, but then I was like, I've been doing jigsaws for the past 72 hours. There are only so many saws a man can use at once. They're gonna have to be like cutting out new jigsaws every 30 seconds for me, because I'm just that good. Whee. Rin says, do a jigsaw if you are ever logged out of your Google account. It is very therapeutic. I think it's mostly just a sign that I enjoy doing jigsaw puzzles, in all honesty. think maybe I'm just some sort of jigsaw dude. I am jigsaw... collect my infinity stones? I haven't seen movies. You know what else I did? And this is how that you know it was real serious shit. I went into my living room and I watched the first episode of a TV show. I'm topical. Song that plays when you are topical. I watched the first episode of I only watched the first episode, so I'm a little bit worried to say what it was, which show it was. And I can't watch the rest of the episodes, and I don't know if I ever will, because my family has Amazon Prime. And this show wanted you to also pay for a subscription to Apple. Because, like, what the hell, dude? Pay for 2 subscription services to watch our funny show. There is only pain. I don't want to have to sign up for another subscription thing. And also, and you know, and here's my gripe. Amazon Prime. Why does it serve you adverts when you have already paid for the service? Why is it that, and another thing, why are the subtitles on Downton Abbey so shit? This might be a personal problem, now that I think about it, but why are the subtitles in, at the very least, the Amazon Prime Video version of Downton Abbey so awful? They won't separate characters' speech by line. That's the main problem. It makes it difficult to know who's speaking. Can't have shit. Have to pay for the second tier to remove the ads. You can't have shit. You well and truly cannot have shit. It's bad out there. Maybe capitalism is doing damage. This is how I discover this. Oh shit, I can't watch the rest of my funny TV show. It wasn't actually that funny. It was serious. I can't watch the rest of my serious TV show now. Because you want me to play for Apple and Amazon. It's rough out there. It's rough out there. Look after yourselves. Because you never know when someone's gonna ask you to pay for a second subscription service on top of the other subscription service that you're currently paying for. Thank God I never got suckered into the Adobe ecosystem. I thank my lucky stars every day, evening, and night for this. I edit my videos in Vegas Pro 18, a software I only had to pay for once. God, it feels good. God, it feels good. Yeah, joke's on them, I don't own an Apple. I'm starting to feel more out of touch with society because I'm like, if I need a new phone, I'll just get the same version of the one that I currently have. I don't need to pay for a subscription service. I'm having a fine and dandy time as is. Apparently this is not how the majority of people... Calm down! Calm yourself! Thank you. What? This playlist has some questionable choices. I should really make my own playlist, but that would contain like effort and stuff, and I don't know if I got time, man. No, you know what? I'm gonna prove that I'm topical. I watched and if you spoil it, I'm gonna cry really loudly and like in a really high-pitched way, and it's gonna upset all dogs within a 50-meter radius of your house, and they're not gonna let you live it down. I watched the first episode of Pluribus. Wow. Sure was spooky when all those guys got pluribused. Damn. Pluribus. They got plurbed. Real sad. Anyway, that's my thoughts on a TV show that's airing now. Wow. So sad all those guys got plurbed. don't know if I could spoil it if I tried, honestly, because every time that I try, I think I just say, damn, sure sucks for those guys who got plubbed. Damn. Wouldn't want to go through that personally. Not a fan of getting plubbed. Not on my to-do list. You watch normal shows. No, the situation was so dire that I actually went and watched a TV show. That's how bad my Google account getting deactivated thing was. It made me actually sit and engage with modern pop culture for 45 minutes. Maybe even 50. It was scary. And then at the end of the first episode, Amazon says, hey, you want to pay for our competitor as well? And I understand what they're doing, but I don't gotta like it. Other things I have seen on Amazon Prime, as someone who does not watch Amazon Prime, Downton Abbey, with the worst subtitling I've ever seen. Seriously, I can't get over it. It's so bad. I don't have thoughts on Downton Abbey as a show, except... So I recently had the displeasure of being made by force, in my opinion. I had to... Here's my other lukewarm take, okay? Okay, hear me out. I do not think the character of Willy Wonka needed to get 3 movies. I'm confused as to why they did that, but someone forced me at gunpoint to watch the one with Timothée Chalamet. The only thing I know about Timothée Chalamet is that he was in an SNL skit where he is a cowboy who owns a really tiny horse, and it's called Tiny Horse, and I find it somewhat delightful. And that's all I only knew him as the tiny horse guy. I know he was in The Dune. I didn't watch it. I never watch anything. This is true. My perspective on pop culture is unique and personal. Something's wrong with my sinuses, and that's okay. We can tell. Is it because of horses? I don't know, man. But I was forced, arguably at gunpoint, to watch the, I want to say 2024 film about Willy Wonka, which might have been called Wonka, or might have been called Willy Wonka, or might have been called a different third thing. I don't particularly care, in all honesty. I don't think that's important to my argument. And my argument is that the guy from Downton Abbey is in it, and that's why I remember, because we were watching the film, me and my assailant, and then the guy comes on screen, and I just say in a very quiet voice, "Is that the guy from Downton Abbey?" Oh, he's in this. Wow. And that's all I remember about the film, in all honesty. They keep putting people on the screen, and this happens with every film I think I've ever watched. I just kind of look at them and I go, is this person a celebrity? Like, yeah, Rin? Yeah, he's in the movie. He's the main character in the movie. I think maybe he might be famous. Which reminds me, I was also forced at gunpoint to watch an episode of... Is it called Is It Cake? Or is it called Will It Cake? Or it's the game show, not game show, it's the baking... It's the Baking Battle Royale show where Mikey Day, who I know was also on SNL, but that I don't really have opinions on because he didn't leave much of an impression on me, he forces people, again, presumably at gunpoint, I wasn't paying attention, to bake cakes that look like things. And people kept being put on the screen, and I had to go, is this person a celebrity? And you know what? I don't know. I've never seen a human being before. Why would you think that I'd know? I've never engaged with pop culture. We know this. It'd be weird if I did know these people. I barely know what a property brother is, but I know that there is a thing called a property brother, and that concerns me to... I presume there's like 3 of them, and all of their names are like John Property, because that's all I can fathom in my mind. And that's my unique view on pop culture and mainstream anything, really, TBH. I see. So you know what? Maybe I have the right idea. Maybe actually I'm very smart. One of them is John. No, there's no way. Who are the property? This is for charity. I need to know for charity who the property brothers are. Property brothers is the This article is about the TV series The Property Brothers. For other TV series and offshoots by the Property Brothers, see Property Brothers. Is there a Property Brothers cinematic unit? Oh my god, one of them is actually called Jonathan. What kind of combination of names is Jonathan and Drew? What? Huh? The brothers create over 60 hours of broadcast content each year and have as many as 17 projects going on. Am I losing to the fucking Property Brothers? I can't go on. I have to retire. I have to retire if I'm losing to the Property Brothers. A conclusion I have jumped to instantaneously. Ah, well, we had a good run. But I never renovated a kitchen, so... Honestly, I'm not even really sure why I'm in this business. No, I'm not interested in renovations at all. Why do you ask? What the fuck is left? Where's the toy? No, now I'm just very confused as to where the dirt is that is left and is right there. My god, I'm good. My god, I'm good. Oddly satisfying. I'd like to see the Property Brothers do that, huh? Idiots. I've now not only decided that I'm losing to the Property Brothers, but also that this makes me their enemy. And that I have to destroy them in some way. John Property... Oh, that's Jonathan to you. That's... Jonathan Scott. I don't trust guys who got first names for last names. Is it something they can control? Yes. Go to the... I don't know where you get your name changed, but you can do that, man. Or get married to a different guy with a more surname. Not normal. Not normal. I'm gonna have to go to war with the Property Brothers now. Damn. Yes, I have to go back to this goddamn gas station! It's fine, it's probably nothing. So John Scott is an issue, but Tom Scott is fine. I see how it is. Ah, maybe I am a hypocrite. What the fuck is my reticle doing? Thank you. Awesome, sick. This job that is... I don't remember when I started this. I remember what I was watching when I started this job. I was watching a video about a guy who bought a Nintendo Wii for $1. And then he got it to work again. The miracle of life. Wow. Inspirational. I feel like my power wash is a bit flimsy. But... Hold on. What's the button for me to figure out what the hell I'm doing? No, that's cosmetics. That's the one that said cosmetics. Can I afford something that's like really cool and sick and awesome? Which one is the one that I have? I can't afford that. And I can't afford that. Is that the... I can sell this one. And then I still can't afford anything good. And that's okay. I don't have to do game progression. Property Brothers don't have to do that. Why won't you put me on an even playing field with them? Come on, man. It's so rude. I think maybe I just need to fight all men. To, you know, show my masculinity, of course, because I'm comfortable in my masculinity, which means I have to fight other guys. It's very sad, but it's just the way the world is. I'm gonna have to destroy them with my fists. But more importantly, I'm gonna have to destroy them with my words. Scathing. None shall survive. If your name has the name property in it, you're gonna have to look the fuck out. I was talking about pop culture. I have seen a television series. Television series that I've seen. Shakespeare and Hathaway Private Investigators. A bit of Dr. Brown. A bit of Downton Abbey. The exact amount of neighbors. Everybody wants good neighbors. 'Cause they're neighbors and they're neighbors. And they're neighboring your house. I think that's how that goes. The exact amount of episodes of Neighbors that my mother has had on the TV when I've walked in the living room 6 months ago. Other TV shows I have seen. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. I've watched at least one series of a children's anime, which means I'm multicultural and therefore really cool. I don't remember which one it was, but I know it's one of them. Taskmaster. I haven't watched Taskmaster. I haven't watched Top Gear. I've watched Clarkson's Farm. Doesn't mean I was happy about it. It's always guys named Jeremy. You just can't trust... You just can't... If there was a guy called Jeremy Scott, I would not trust that man to do shit for me. Because that's a Jeremy. And his last name is a first name. And you just can't trust dudes like that. They're up to something nefarious. Probably identity theft. It's always guys named Jeremy. How many Jeremys can you name? Let's see. We've got Jeremy Clarkson. Jama. There's probably a secret third property brother called Jeremy Property. That's all the Jeremys I can name. But it's not a good track record. Isn't Clarkson off the long way to saying Clark? Yeah, I guess he does get points in the, not full credit, but partial credit in the first name is last name is first name guy points. It's not an award you want to win. Now I'm trying to think of... Come to think of it, I know of, not personally, but I do know of multiple guys named Scott. What's going on there? See, like, I can't put Tom Scott and Jonathan Property Scott in the same category. They're just too different. And then, like, what do you do with Scott that was? Where does he fit in this Venn diagram? I'm very confused and a bit scared. Those are all the Scots I think I know. Nah. Nah, I ain't got none. I ain't got none. How do you rank Scots? I don't know who that is. Scott Pilgrim. I've heard of those words in that order. Good for him on going outside, I suppose, to do his little pilgrimage thing. I don't know who that is. Tom Scott. No, we're talking about Scots. That's just a man named Thomas. And listen, don't get me started on Daniels, right? Because I don't fucking trust those guys. I have met at least 3 Daniels in my life. And one day I'll put them into a tier list. Does it matter that I knew one when I was 6? To me it does. Because that's when a lifetime of trauma must have begun. Was he a literal primary schooler? At the same time, I was a literal primary schooler. Does it matter? The point is that I've been hurt before. My brother's called Daniel. You need to get the fuck out of there right now. Now, if there was a guy called Daniel Scott, you don't fucking trust, especially if his middle name is Jeremy. You don't trust that guy. You don't fucking do it. Daniel Day-Lewis. Does that mean his middle name is Day? I have not heard of anyone else with the middle name of Day, and now I'm confused. At least these are... I mean, no name is normal. A guy called, I don't know, John VTuber here. But I'm aware that the baby name trends these days are getting worse by the year. This is because, unfortunately, sometimes even I have to be exposed to the internet. It's very sad. At least I'm beefing with guys with normal names and not like a girl named Rayleigh, but it's spelled R-A-I-L-E-I-G-H. Because that's what I presume that baby names are these days. Based on very limited experience of looking at things with my eyes. Oh no. If I had a son, his name would probably... If I had a son, I would call him something normal. Like Brian. And if I had a daughter, I would name her something normal. Like Brian. That's the wrong button. Woo, woo. I feel like we were talking about something. At some point, I was talking about the 2025 television show that I have watched one episode of, Pluribus. Wow, show was scary when those guys got plugged. I can't have a serious talk about this show, that's all I'm gonna be able to say. Oh no! I want to engage in pop culture, but I'm not strong enough. And no, I'm not gonna buy Apple TV Plus. I don't want to. Also, it's probably expensive, and I'm trying to save money. I gotta move house again. Oh, man. But also, I think that if I was in that show, I simply would not have injected those rats with the alien DNA sequence. I would have been better than that, bro. I simply would not have caused, like, the hive mind to happen. I just wouldn't have done that. It's real simple when you think about it. I would have just pointed the telescope a different way. The what? Yeah. Basically, like, thoughts on Pluribus. Wow, sure would be sick and fucked up if that happened. Oh man. You can tell that my only interaction with media is with bad media, because I don't actually know how to express I liked this show because it was good, I think, and I enjoyed it. I keep talking about guys getting plurbed, which seems uncomfortable at best. But like, bro, I simply would... Do you think... I was gonna make like a real diagonal connection joke there, and I don't even think it's worth it. Something, the woke mind virus, how sad, full stop, comma. There we go, it's a tangential connection. These are words that a human has said in some order. Did they mean anything? No. Do I mean anything? Also no. It's impressive, actually, how far a man can get in his career by just saying shit. Oh, look at that, we hit the donation goal. Damn, I should have been paying more attention. Whoops. Oh no. Thank you everyone for donating to the thing. I am going to continue chatting shit now. Oh man. Listen, just think that you are sacrificing your mental stability for the mental stability of others, because that's the real spirit of giving this Christmas. Rin trips over the finish line, as is the custom. If I was fundraising for Jingle Jam, I would simply notice the donations and not keep trying to figure out how to talk about TV shows that I have barely watched. Oh dear. And you assume we have mental stability. That is true. Made a strong assumption there. Whoa, whoa. But somewhere in the midst of this, the point is that charity is good, and I could interact with pop culture too if I knew how. And also, apparently, if I had Apple TV Plus. What's that one funny meme of it's saying names of things, and it sounds like they are streaming services, but it's not. Bro, it's on thing. It's on... I don't even know anything, so I can't make the joke properly, so my entire point falls apart. It's actually quite impressive. Wow. Local man really just stubs his toe and dies. Bro, it's on Gnurt. Dude, it's on Peggle. It's on Chuzzle, bro. You can watch it on Zoomer. You can watch it on Zoomer. Bro, it's literally on PVZ. Dude, you can watch it on Bejeweled. It's funny because the words sound like a thing, but also nothing, which is impressive, specifically to me. I would help, but I don't know pop culture. Yeah. Me too, man. Ain't that real? Maybe I don't need pop culture. Maybe what I need is like one of those real big Subway sandwiches. But also no, because I don't actually want to eat one of those real big Subway sandwiches, and apparently they're not even that good. The most I've ever bought from Subway was cookies. This is riveting gameplay commentary, I'll have you know. I'd like to see a property brother do that! Huh? Could you talk about thing or doing second thing? I don't think so. They're called the Property Brothers because that's all they know how to do. Not multi-talented like me, sad. Makes me weep. Truly, it does. Bro, you can watch the tears on Chuzzle. It's on Zoomer. It's literally on Peggle. Just gonna... You can watch it on Insane Aquarium, man. Bro, it's literally on Zoomer too. Sorry, I mean Zoomer's Revenge, the dude. Anyway. Why is this... How did I clean most of this already and yet I'm still in the trenches? Ooh. Listen, heaven forbid a woman have a good time. Washing the power and doing the stuff and doing the things! Zoomer's Revenge, the 2009 video game? I never said that, for the record. Bro, it's on Bloons. It's literally on Bloons. You can watch it on Bloons. This is true. Because I said so, and I am a trusted source for knowledge. Anyway. What's another thing that I can say to convince people that this is true? I have watched movies such as The Core, the 2003 movie. Other movies I have watched. I mean, I know I've seen the Lorax. And I know I've seen the B-movie. Beginning of a New Era. I have not seen the Uma Musume film. It's a crying shame, and yet I know my goat is in there. This is true. I'll get around to it one day, I say, just as I say with the 55 other things that I should do at some point. Song that plays when you really should have watched that movie. A goat? I thought they were horses. Some things simply can't be known by the human mind. No, I should watch it. I've watched the horse anime. And I watched the other horse anime. As it turns out, they got a lot of horse animes. And like, good for them. Good for them. But also, apparently, I've never seen enough horse anime, which is a little concerning. Hopefully, tomorrow will be another Marvelous Sunday for you. Where's my Marvelous Sunday spin-off? I want to know what his deal is. What's going on, man? Wee. Voices. I've really, since I was forced at gunpoint, this is true, since I was forced at gunpoint to spend real life money on the funny horse game, I have been doing the locking in thing. I've already pre-prepared for the next Champions Cup, which I fully plan to lose. This is because I'm not good at trading horses. I've got all my horses ready. My kind of alright gold ship, and my really could be better nice nature, and my surprisingly good but still don't expect him to win anything Grass Wonder. That's my team for the upcoming Champions Cup, and it's not gonna go well. I was considering just participating in the Open League and not the Graded League until I realized that min-maxing my horse's stats so that they could... 2 Champions Leagues ago, or is it Champions League? Is it Champions Cup? 2 Champions whatevers ago, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna enter the open matchmaking or whatever it is, where you're not allowed to use horses that have a rating higher than B. I ended up going into like the Uma Musume ranking spreadsheet, where you plug in all of your horse's skills and stats and try and figure out what ranking they're gonna get. And I went in there and I min-maxed the shit out of my horses. And let me tell you something, I did not enjoy the experience. I got to the point where like my horses would roll negative skills, like gate kept, and God, I hate running this race syndrome. And I would just keep the debuffs in because I needed them so my ranking would go down. Actively shooting myself and my horses in all of the hooves just so I could still participate. I decided maybe this was not actually how I enjoy playing the video game. But now I'm under a different level of distress. Song that plays when you're under a different level of distress. Because I know that... Listen, man. I know that Kichi-san Black reroll banner thing is coming up this month. I wanted to roll for Kawakami Princess. I want to roll for Major Odoba. I don't... Budget's tight. My horse budget. I can't afford to spend more on carrots, man. I need to save up to buy property. You think I can buy Harris in this housing market? Oh, what's that? I already did? Yeah. Yeah, I know. You need to roll for TM Opera O. This entire time, I still don't have TM Opera O. I still don't have Symboli Rudolph. It's bad. It's bad. And you know what? Someone has to suffer for my crimes. Go. He was never seen again. I got him, yeah. TM Pro was my very first Well, good for you! Must have been nice! Congrats! So happy for you! Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I've only found like 3 stars or whatever of her in the shop. Absolutely disgusting. New TM Opera alt coming soon. But why can't I have the original? Why can't I have the one that I know can be recolored to look like me? It's all I want. It's all I truly want. Oh, man. It took me months for Rice to win a career. I still don't have Rice Shower. I pulled on the Halloween banner so I could get Rice Shower and I got Super Creek instead. A horse I already had. That's fine. That's great. Did 4 10 pulls and that was the result. I wanted Rice Shower because her Halloween super duper wow wow skill is also a debuff and I want... Is it okay for a horse to be evil for once? I will log in again soon to instantly get a 3-star. In times of stress, it's always important to remember to manage your breathing. Let's do breathing now. Wow, I feel so refreshed and rejuvenated. Oh, look at me. Oh, look, I'm gonna put 17 Summerberry Zenskis in there. Shut up. Shut up! I'm laughing, but it's because I'm actually full of rage. Full of rage, empty of carrots. Yes. I think maybe for Christmas I just need to ask my parents. They keep asking what I want for Christmas. And I'm like, oh, don't buy me any physical stuff. Parents who want to give me gifts. I'm gonna be moving next year again. I can't be lugging all this stuff around the house. Or houses, I suppose it would be, yeah. I can't be lugging all this stuff around the houses. So I think maybe I just need to ask my father, hello, father, whose name is my father's name. Buy me a Steam gift card. Question mark? Not for any particular reason, you know? Listen, it's important to have hobbies. And that's why my hobby... It's like a hobby horse. You understand, surely! Oh dear, this has now reminded me of the stream where this was not on my channel, but this was a few months ago. Either that or it was last week. I genuinely can't remember. The passage of time is terrifying. I did a stream with some folks where we, in real life, by which I mean over the airwaves, by which I mean in the pewter, they brought us around to Santa Anita horse race place. It's the official name. And we went into the gift shop, by which I mean the camera people brought the camera into the gift shop so we could see the gift shop. And I had to I went, oh, they have a hobby horse. And is hobby horse not an American saying? Because I had to then explain what a hobby horse was. And this was of great distress to me. Why would this happen? Why would these things happen? Oh, heaven forbid. It's not very common. What went wrong with society? Part A, the birth of horse... Oh, this crying's making me feel a bit hoarse. But like in a stressed way. Like a horse that's just kind of like banged his head on... I was gonna say like a kitchen table, but that wouldn't really be the head, would it? Yeah. Horse too tall for that, famously. Sometimes when we used to keep horses, this is a me story. This is a me story. What do I mean by that? Even I don't know. Why did it lag? Even I don't know. Sometimes when we had horses at the house, at my parents' house, they would bring the horses inside. And I still don't understand why, in all honesty. Why would you bring the horse into the kitchen? He cannot cook. He cannot serve dishes. He cannot wash them either. What the horse can do is stand in the kitchen with his big stomping hooves and cause lots of mud. Why did he do that? Why would he not brush his feet on the doormat? That's what it's there for. Anyway, let me just blast this generator, which I'm sure is safe. Wow. That's just something I needed to get off my chest. It's been bugging me for years now. Why'd they keep bringing horses into the house? Very strange. My entire life has been overshadowed by horses. It's very scary, actually. Sometimes a bitch do, in fact, be horsing around. For charity! You kept horses. Is this not something I've talked about before? Our family... I feel like we've said the stables at least a few times. That my mom had horses. That's why I had a horse. Very temporarily when I was a boy, but still. Have I not mentioned this? I feel like I might have mentioned this. I've hoist. I've even seen a horse before. You've mentioned it. This is true. I've sat on a horse. I've even sat on a horse while the horse was moving. Did the horse appreciate this? I have no way of knowing. No, you know that my mum was very into horse riding when she was but a boy, because under her bed there is like a yellow box. It's like an octagon-shaped box, which I've never seen before in my life, before or since. But you open up this box and it is fucking full of rosettes. That's... I don't know why we don't see more rosettes as a horse thing, because I absolutely associate rosettes with horses. Because they'll give you rosettes for anything in horse racing, or horse riding, or horse driving, apparently. I don't think she raced them, I think she did the jumps on them. You know, the horse jumps. From the horse. Dressage! Surely the Uma Musume version of dressage is just doing the idle thing without doing the racing thing. Also, do you think they have the variant of horse racing where the Uma Musume have to jump over the jumps? The little hedges. And some of them just don't. They just take it like a champ. Leaves an Uma Musume-shaped hole in your Uma Musume-shaped fence. Tragic. If you can drive horses, then can you drift horses? I feel like I shouldn't have even acknowledged that message. I feel like I'm wishing bad things into my home. I feel like maybe even I don't want to know. You're asking too much. I'm not to time that man up for 5 seconds for inquiring about the forbidden knowledge. You know, you may have heard of power washing, but have you heard of power horsing? How is there still so much left? How did Uma Musume water polo work? I don't know! I don't have all the answers! I'm just a boy! I'm just a boy! I'm trying to think of real-life horse experiences I've had that they could translate to Uma Musume terms. I think sometimes when we would go to the stables, they would have, and I think they have these for other animals, but I don't know. Sometimes you want to make the horse work for his little snack, right? As it turns out, some horse food feeder things are basically like the horse has to solve like a fucking captcha or whatever to get the food out. The horse has to solve a puzzle. I think they're for horse enrichment or something. But then that just makes me think like there's definitely an Uma Musume out there who eats from one of those and is like, yeah, I'm training my brain. It's always grind a clock at my small business. One of those types, you know? I never stop grinding, 24/7, in my small business. And that's why my feed holder has a little spinning compartment inside of it. Oh, of course it's wit training, I understand now. You gotta keep the horse's brain engaged, because otherwise they're gonna forget how to walk. And that'd just be embarrassing. You can't be doing that. You well and truly cannot be doing that. Where is the... There we go. No. Can I put the... Yes, I can put the ladder on here, thank God. I think a horse would be really good at power washing. You mean like an Uma Musume, right? I think a horse would be really good at power washing. And that's just what I believe. But you can't hate me for being right. Whee! Yeah. No, I've been like strategizing which banners I need to pull on. But then I'm also like, but what if I just put a few more carrots? I'm at like 9,000 and something carrots right now. If I don't get my fucking Kita-san blacks, I am cooked. It's a bad day. I already have her at two level breaks. What other support cards are on that banner? I think it's a speed. I want to say it's Bakshin. The Bakshin speed card. I kind of also want the Bakshin speed card because it has... I want to create like an evil and intimidating... Because there's going to be a champions meet at some point where this becomes a thing that I decide is worth doing. Despite the fact that debuffers aren't really useful for anything like a mile. I kind of want to create an evil and intimidating Sakura Bakshin O who debuffs her opponents straight into oblivion. I kind of just want to do that because I'm evil and sick and twisted. But like in a charitable way. Jingle Jim. See, I'm still on topic. That's the magic of Jinglemas. There we go. I'm a little scrambled. I think I'm just thinking about hoises. I'm thinking hoises, hoises. Whoop, whoop, whoop. How did I not clean these properly earlier? Strange. Unusual. Ah. Well, you know what? It's good to have hobbies. And that's why I play Umur Musume, a pretty doiby. Actually, I need to start thinking about training up for the next champions meet now. Now that I think about it. I've already, like, finished preparing for the one that's in 2 days. I'm already ahead of schedule. What if I was more ahead of schedule? I'm getting to the point where I'm running out of toughness. I'm running out of toughness, which is the item that lets you replenish TP. Which is the thing you need to start a run. I'm running out. I have about 13 of them left. I am in dire need. God help. God help. God save the hoist. Where is the toy? Where's the... Oh. Gas station wall? Toy on my gas station wall? What in the world? Nice. What am I missing? Bathroom door. Is there a bathroom? Cool if true, I guess. Man is bewildered. Whew. I should try and actually get prepared for these CMs. I never actually have anything tailor-made for them. I was the same way. And then... apparently I snapped. I had my... I don't know, some sort of moment in my life. I had my moment in my life. And from that day, everything changed. Oh, football. And now, he's hoisted all the way down. Oh, I'm Italia. No, so the next champions meet is, it's basically the Kiko show. So it's a long one, and it's long. Train you stamina, you fool. That's the motto for this one. Train you stamina, you fool. Who up here training their stamina? Me swimming in the pool. Splish splash. Like a horse. So it's gold chip or nothing. I mean, tragically, you do need 2 other team members. My loadout for this one is a gold chip who is hopefully meant to win, but that I can't roll high enough stamina on, so it's a bit of a crapshoot. A grass wonder who has turned out surprisingly okay. And nice nature with 7 debuffs. But unfortunately, a lot of debuffs don't work on this one because they are made for medium, and this is a long, and that's the wrong button. So I've really been cooking. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at cooking, and raising a good debuff and nice nature is hard because I have no good parents for it. So now I think I need to start making like an evil... I played around with the affinity calculator. I think I need to make an evil special week. An evil and intimidating special week. That I can feed into my evil nice nature build. For 1 trillion sparks. Yes. Yes. 1 trillion sparks. 1 billion horses. Who do you think would win? A billion horses or a billion horses? It's just interesting to think about. A little horse experiment there for you. It's like a thought experiment, but you're thinking about horses, and that's very scary. My money's on a billion horses. I mean, they can't all be that financially responsible. You've got to select a little bit. A billion horses. A horse. You know, maybe the real horses were the friends we made along the way. And seriously, where is this remaining dirt? Huh? How is there so much left? No! Free me! Why am I here? Oh, there might only be pain. Yo, I had no idea. I simply could not have fathomed the... What? Wait. Why is... Wait. Huh? How is this I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How was that still? Okay. Okay. Whee. Right. More no. How am I failing at aiming in the funny cleaning game? This distresses me to no end. Whee. Oh yeah. Never mind. Maybe I'm actually really good at the funny cleaning game. Just like how I'm really good at Uma, mate. Oh god. Save me. Right, no. Save me from this cursed list! How much more? What do you mean, rooftop blanket? I think I know exactly what they mean by rooftop blanket, actually. It's bad luck for me more than anything. You! How is there still dirt on the blanket? Well, I guess our problem's solved, yeah. Curious, is it not? Very curious. Guts training, and it's just finishing the last percentile of a power simulator level. You gotta be really determined if you want to do this, man. I missed that the entire time. What am I looking for? Oh, strange and very scary. Oh, this is the fabled bathroom door. That's good now. Wee. Wee. Wow. Please. Barrel crate. You can't just say barrel crate. This means nothing to me. You are just saying combinations of sounds. Where is this? We're currently 21st on the leaderboard. Oh god, the leaderboard. I think because of the situation yesterday, I think maybe that's kind of kneecapped any of my chance of placing particularly well on the leaderboard, because I do... If I could turn back time, I would have tried to have prevented that from happening, but it does mean that we lost a critical day. I didn't stream Wednesday because I was off doing cool guy stuff. True and real. Please don't ask my lawyer. And now we've lost Friday as well. They only has 5 days. They only has 5 weeks in it now. Scary. That's not how anything. That's not how this is meant to work. Where is the doi? What do you mean? You can't just say barrel crate. What makes this a barrel crate and not a barrel, and not just a crate and a barrel and a crate? Not feeling great about this. Woo. Okay, I'm nearly... I could do this. I could do this. Because I'm a strong alpha horse. This is true. I've seen it with... Why is that dot under there? Gas station wall. They're all gas station walls. Of course your gas station have walls. It came free with your building. Which one? Oh yeah, of course it was gonna be. It's not even. What do you mean it's this one? Huh? Where even is the possibility of? Where even is the possibility of? Where even is the possibility of there being dirt on? Where even is the possibility of there being dirt on this thing? Well, it wasn't there, and it's not there. And it wasn't there, apparently. But... I can't get back there. You're telling me to clean somewhere that does not exist. What? Uh-huh. Okay. Bro, how you still got dirt on you? Bro, how you still got dirt on you? There we go! Remember when I did all of this on stream, on Scream? And you could see it with your eyes and your eyes and your eyes? Wow. What a memory. Treasured memory. Oh, it's gone. Wonderful. And you know I can win mobilities games, nothing stop me. Just one more. Well, there's a treat. Oh, I can speedrun this. Whee! This is not speedrun music. 19! 30! 34! God, I'm so good. Song that plays when you're real good at cleaning the thing. And the thing. And cleaning the thing. I clean the thing now. And the thing now. And I clean the stuff. And oh shit, fuck, I missed just a bit. But also lol, as I clean the stuff. Oh shit, oh fuck yes. This is awesome. This shit fucking owns. Where's the last bit? Where's... my speedrun. My speedrun, what? Where's the... Oh, the checklist hasn't even come up. Oh, my speedrun. Oh, but, well... How many... How many Tom Nooks and Tom Crannies are in this cursed... Huh? Just go to a car wash, surely! You can't just say, the dirt is here. You can't just say, the dirt is here. That's the entire car. Huh? What? Why? Why? Windshield? What do you mean? This is what you... That's a windshield? Is it? I would not... I did it. Doesn't even matter. I'm a genius. Look at that. Could a non-genius be doing that? I don't think so. I don't think so. God, I'm good at what I do. My lord. And you know what? I'm also good at raising £5,426 and 11 pence for Jingle Jam. Oh, there's no way in hell I have time to do this. Oh no, I'm... Oh. Oh, that's a very big house. Oh no, I'm gonna do a thing called respecting my limits. No, you do! Oh, if you... No. Tragically, I do in fact have shit to do. I don't... If it was like a little car thing... Example A, a little car thing. If it were a little car thing, I might have time. Unfortunately, God said no, clean the manor. I do not have time to clean the manor. Did they drop this house into the dirt? Clearly, bro doesn't know the power wash simulator. House got doited. It's as simple as that. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, you know what? In the spirit of mental health, I am going to respect my mental health and do that a different day. Because you know what? We reached our goal. Can I get up? And can I get up? And can I get up? Oh, hell yeah. Thanks to everyone's warm support, we've managed to raise 5,000 of the British pounds for the Jingle Jam. Wow. Sentence expressing wow, but in a more eloquent way. How much did we raise last year? I need to know. Last year's total that we raised for Jingle Jam. This year, we've raised £5,461. Last year, we raised £5,476. I'm mostly just impressed that they're that close at this point, honestly. My God! I can consistently be called upon to raise approximately 5,650 British pounds for Jingle Jam. My God, I'm so good. There is time yet. Oh yeah. So, oh, go on. Oh, go on. I will be doing another Jingle Jam stream on Wednesday. I will be streaming on Monday, but it's going to be for my own evil, selfish reasons. You know, because I'm evil and selfish. You know, the classic. Trying to think of a synonym for evil and selfish. For some reason, it's not coming to me, which probably means my soul is pure. My God! So we still have time to raise, counts on hands, £15. We still have time to raise £15 on Wednesday's stream. And that'll make me feel like I'm not going to die in 3 seconds. Or 7 days. It'll be 7 days. Last time you had access to your account the entire time, but damn it, he's on to something. My God. That's a jingle you can rely on. Hell yeah, brother. Malevolent Monday and Whimsical Wednesday. We'll see if we got time for whimsy. We'll see. I will hopefully also be partaking next week in more Jingle Jam things, but not doing the streaming on them, but doing the thing where I show up and the gift is truly my presence. Wow. Inspirational. I will say when I'm doing those when I do them, because that's the way that I handle these things. Wow. That's crazy. Well, as long as it's crazy. But I think I got shit to do, TBH. We did a good job today. Today, there was a power wash. And it was power. And it was wash. And maybe the real Jingle Jam was the friends we made along the way? Let's really hope that's the case, yeah. Oh dear. Right. I'm gonna head out. I will be back. Video tomorrow. And not Jingle Jam stream on Monday. And yes, Jingle Jam stream on Wednesday. And I think on Friday I have to pay my rent or something. I don't know. I gotta file my tax return. I have the dentist. There's probably something on Friday. But I will go, and I will cease, and I will always, and I'm gonna send you to another Jingle Jam. Hell yeah! Really getting the... I feel like people who are fundraising for Jingle Jam this year are kind of... A lot of us have had the same idea of what if we just sacrificed our own sanity for the sake of charity? And that's the vibe I'm getting from this. But I will see you when I see you. And for the last time, that is a threat and a promise. I always keep my promises. And my threats. If I didn't... I threaten to go now! Roaring you!